Well, g'day, and welcome back again to YunFu. It is our last day here. And behind me here is the park we were going to go and see yesterday when we walked so far. We took a wrong turn and ended up in somewhere completely different. So I wasn't going to go for a walk today, but it turns out the people I'm staying with have got this lovely little machine they haven't told me about. I've been walking and walking for days. And I could have been on an electric bike. So this is a park here. We're going to go up, find a place to park the bike, and then go for a walk around in here. Apparently it's very beautiful. Just before we go, I thought I'd sort of show you some of this construction here. There's huge big buildings being constructed here. Then over the road there's another two huge big buildings being constructed. As we look around further to the left, we have these huge big factory buildings. So we're out in the factory area. We might try and film some stuff on our way back after we've visited the park. We'll see how we go. But for now, we're going to go find a place to park and go have a look through this area. So we will see you again in just a minute. So here we have the road that we've just ridden up. Oh, we have a sign down here. Do we have anything written down here in English? Let's have a quick squiz. No, we're all in Chinese. Okay, so over here, right, so first we have these pillars on either side of the entrance here. Big, I don't know, granite maybe just cement. Then this beautiful gate as an entranceway into the park. So we're going to go up, it's quite a large area, so we're going to go for a good walk through here. So we see a tower here in the middle of the park, which we'll swing around to. We're going to go around to the left. So the park goes, I believe, quite a ways beyond that tower. So we're going to go, yeah, quite a way. So let's just walk down to here and see what we've got down here. So over on the right here we have a shop which isn't open at the moment. There's toilets and stuff in there. Then a nice big square down here. So we're going to go down, we're going to go around to the left of the lake here. Head around this way. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We're going to go up the stairs here. See what's up here. We have a little speaker down here giving us information in Chinese. Doesn't help. But I do love the way they do this. These little speakers done up into the shape of rocks. So they're kind of hidden away. They have the same thing when we go up 7-star crags. They have occasionally you'll come across things as you're climbing up a mountain, just a random speaker playing a bit of music hidden away like that. You get similar up in Dinghu Mountain, which we'll see when we get back. It's one of the first trips I plan to do, is go take you up Dinghu Mountain when we get back to Jiaqing, after I finish editing all these videos that I've made here. So, heading up here, beautiful grassed area, both sides of us, and then hedges. One funny thing here is when you get grass, people don't walk on the grass here. It's not like in Australia where, you know, grass is beautiful to walk on. Yeah, they just don't like it here, which I can kind of understand. Their grasses are different to the type we have in Australia. We have very sort of wide bladed, quite soft grass. The grass here is very thin, very prickly. So up the top of the hill here we have this beautiful covered area where you can rest and relax. Gives you a nice view. So see, we're going to go right down here behind this hill where this tower is. Beautiful bridge over the water there. Okay, let's carry on. Yeah, so grass doesn't really get used here like it does in Australia. It's really done simply for beautification, make things look good. Which it certainly does that. Okay, just up here we have a map of the park. which we'll have a quick look at and point out where we're going. So this up here is where we entered, came in here, and this is where we are now. So we're going to go all the way around here, right the way around the back. Or maybe not walk around there, we might walk across this onto this island, then come back through and up into the tower. There's more walkways over here, but I can't, oh, that looks like it might be some sort of glass bridge, maybe. So once we finish here, we might actually go for a ride a little bit further up the road and see what we can find up there. So, round to our right here. So yeah, back to the grass thing. Even a lot of the playing fields here are not grass, it's all artificial turf, it's all pretend. It's yeah, it's very strange. You know, I played soccer for a lot of years, and I've only ever played a couple of times on artificial turf. We had a little competition we were doing on the hockey grounds back in Albany, where we'd go and play on the artificial turf there. But that was, you know, small games. It was only 5-a-side or 7-a-side, I can't remember. And but yeah, generally we played on proper real grass, and they just don't do that here. When they were building our new school, we've got 2 playgrounds. One of them is real grass, which is really nice, and the other one is artificial turf. And I can sort of, from a care point of view, I can sort of understand. It's a hell of a lot easier to look after artificial turf when you don't have to cut the grass every couple of weeks and stuff like that and make sure it's not dying. And it's probably not a bad thing in this climate being so hot. You know, it'll take a lot of care. I know they spend a lot of time on the real grass, playground at the school. So yeah, I can understand them deciding to go with artificial turf. It's probably not a bad call. Okay, let's go for a wander down on this platform sitting out over the water. Alright, can we see any fish down in there? I can't see anything. Can't see any turtles. Can't see any birds. There's quite a few butterflies around here at the moment, actually. Yeah, I'm guessing that most of the birds and things, because I would imagine this place would be fairly actually I can hear some birds, but midday heat, it's about 12:30 here, and again it's very, very hot. Oh, we have a little duck sitting out on the lake. Oh, he's just ducked under water. Going to find some food, see if we can see him come back up again. I don't know, how long do ducks stay underwater? Oh, there he is over there. Okay, we'll carry on. Yeah, so the birds, a lot of them at this time of day. I'm guessing there are a lot of birds here. You can see by the amount of trees and greenery, but I would imagine that a lot of them at this time of day are hidden away in the shade somewhere trying to keep cool. Only crazy people are out on a day like today. Oh, that's me. But it's my last day, it doesn't matter. Get home tomorrow and I can rest for a week. Okay, Up to the top here. Oh, we got a sign. Looks like we've got some English here, so it'll tell us which way to go. Okay, we have over to the right, children's playground area, Lotus Bridge, flower dock, and sea of flowers. And then if we come around this side, we have signs here telling us that going around this way we have secondary south entrance, south parking lot toilet, heart biting pavilion. No idea, but we'll go have a look. Heart biting pavilion. Can't even begin to imagine what that must be. I love these signs here. Well, this one in the shape of a fish, but I've seen a few back there. Seen an apple, strawberry, various different size, different shaped signs. Oh, we got one down here in the shape of a butterfly. Okay, so we've got a few birds flying around here. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. They're very small birds, but they are knocking around. So here's this butterfly shaped sign. So they do try and take care of their areas. So here we have a fish shaped sign down here. We have another duck on the lake. So this road in front of us is main road. It heads out towards Tianlu Mountain, where we were the other night, where we went whitewater rafting. So in this entrance we have a little, what does it say here? Sing Sing Xian Ji YunFu Wu Lian Hei Hui. I don't know what I just said, but it is in Pinyin, so I can read the thing, but I just don't know what I'm reading. Have more toilets up here on our left. It's actually one thing I've noticed in Jiaqing. When I first arrived, it was very, very hard to find public toilets anywhere. But just lately, last couple of years, they have been investing a lot in that sort of thing. There's a lot of new public toilets springing up, and they're really, really nicely built. And they'll actually have, when you see a street sign pointing to public toilets, they'll actually have a QR code on the sign that you can scan, and it will actually bring up a map of Jiaqing, and it will show you where all the public toilets are in Jiaqing. It is really, really good. Makes life very convenient. The other thing that they've been doing is, you see this little bench seat here. The other thing that they've been doing is, when I first arrived, there was very little in the way of seating around on the streets, which, for the amount of elderly people around and the heat, I was quite surprised. But that's the other thing, there's a lot more seating being built around the city, which is really cool. Okay, so over here, we're going to chuck a right. We're going to jump onto this little ramp heading over the lake here. We're not going to carry on all the way around here because I imagine it's all very much the same as what we're looking at now. So we have another mountain here with, looks like there's a walking track up there. I don't think we're going to do that, but we'll see. Once we get up, we'll have a look at that tower and then see what else we've got to go and have a look at here. So, look at this notice board here. We've got Lotus Island, Meditation Pavilion, Cold Spring. And then heading up, okay, so heading up to our left, we've got the children's play area, toilet, hiking trail, main entrance. So the main entrance back to where we came in. So another beautiful covered area here for you to just sit by the lake, relax. Love these buildings. I do love this traditional architecture here in China. Well, in this part of China, I don't know what sort of traditional architecture they have elsewhere. So here we have some of the lotus plants. We can just see they're just starting to flower. Beautiful flowers. So we actually have a lake in Jiaqing, which is covered, absolutely covered. It's probably about the size of this part of, oh, maybe a little bigger. Maybe it's the size of this part of the lake here, but it is absolutely covered with lotus leaves, lotus plants, and beautiful when they're all flowering. You get a lot of people down there taking photos and stuff, which we'll have to try and find out when they are due to be flowering. It must be close by the look of these plants. So yeah, we might be just in time when we get back to get out and see that. Okay, we're going to stop in here just for a minute because it's warm out there, and actually we're going to just put this down for a sec. Hey, come out. Try and get this tripod to work. Sit. And we can have a quick drink while we chill out here. So, we're next going to walk up to the tower up in front of us. We might actually duck around, so we'll walk up there through the other side, and then we'll duck around to our left here, go up this mountain where the hiking trail is, and go and have a look what's up there. Okay, everybody had a drink, ready to go again? Let's get out of here. So, carrying on, heading back around the path here. We're going to head back onto this next little bridge. You'll see another bridge here over the water, which I imagine once we get up here we're going to have to walk over. See lots of flowers around, so we have these beautiful sort of violet flowers, purple over here, these pink, they almost look like orchids of some sort. Beautiful red flowers over there. And then here we can get a bit of a closer look at some of these lotus flowers coming out. Okay. Whew. So there was where we've just walked around. So they've got another sort of completely vegetated hill in the middle there, but there's no access to climb up there. So we're not going to do that. Probably tried to keep fairly quiet for the local birds and stuff. You have people running through there all the time, it'd chase the birds away and you'd lose the birds in the park. So yeah, yesterday I was walking out trying to find this park. Turns out there's a road where I should have turned right, and I just kept going. So I ended up at the hotel where we stayed the first time we were here. And once we got there, okay, so up here we have the children's park. We won't go up there, it's just the same. So, yeah, we will. We'll go give you a quick look. It's pretty standard play equipment by the look of it, from what I can see down here. Yeah, got to the hotel and just figured, oh, well, we'll keep walking and see what we can find. And we found that temple area, which was absolutely beautiful. But I wasn't going to walk back because it was way too hot and I was absolutely knackered. So, called a Didi car, Didi being the equivalent of Uber here in China. Here's our playground area. Got in the Didi car, and to get back to where I'd started from, it's 14.8 kilometers. And considering I'd taken quite a few detours through the back alleys heading into town and then walking around the temple area, I must have done, I don't know, 16, 17 kilometers in that heat. It was pretty severe. Not something I'd want to repeat too often, but it wasn't too bad. There were plenty of shops on the way to buy water and stuff to keep cool, so. Okay, we're heading over this little bridge now, and we're going to head up to this tower. So we have plenty of these drink machines all the way around the park. Yeah, I've seen at least 8 or 9 of them so far, dotted all the way around the place. So you can keep cool and keep hydrated. Again, they're done on WeChat. You just scan the WeChat logo and make your purchase on your phone. And out they drop out the bottom. So, which way do we go? Okay, I think we're going to go around to this little path on the left here. Passing path, calming square. Let's just see if we go around to the right. What does the right take us to? South parking lot, that's a flower dock. Okay, that's the flower dock down there. Which are, they're basically 3 little boat-shaped flower pots sticking out into the water like they're moored. So we have down here, yeah, we have down here a little creek. Sort of, I imagine this runs right the way around and joins up to the other lake on the other side. But without walking all the way, it's hard to be absolutely sure. Okay, so the other creek must sit a little bit higher because we've got a little waterfall. So the water must be running downwards. Or the water's just coming down off the mountain, it could well be. I could be totally wrong in my guesses. Okay. So this must be the calming square maybe down here. No, that's just a little pool of water. Okay, up the steps we go, up to the tower. Oh, we have another gate here to walk through. See the tower up there above us. I don't know what's in the tower. I don't know if we can get in the tower or if it's just made for decoration. I know the one we went in the ancient wall back in Jiaqing. You can get into that one, had a little museum in there. But there are others around the place that you can't get in. They are just, some of them are built fairly recently for decoration. There are some which we'll go and have a look at some point in Jiaqing, which are in fact very old. And they don't let people in them. I believe the monks, religious people, can still go. inside and do their worship things. But most people don't get in there. So here we have this tower. Look at that beautiful golden spire on the top. See if we can zoom in on that a little bit. So it's got bells hanging off it everywhere. Absolutely gorgeous. I need to get myself a better camera that can zoom a bit better than this phone does. So duck up here, just have a look in the window and see these beautiful doors with brass door handles, brass knobs all over. And then looking inside, okay, there's nothing in there. It does look fairly new. I wonder if they're still sort of getting ready to deck this thing out. And here's our view back to where we came in. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's the park area. We're not going to go up the hiking trail. That's heading right up on these mountains. And I simply don't have the energy. It is way too hot. So we might have to do that next time we do a trip here to YunFu. So we're going to sign off here. And when we leave, we will duck around up to the left here and just go and have a look at what that glass bridge looking thing was. Oh, stop being stupid, you stupid phone. And yeah, if there's anything worth looking at up there, we'll come back on. But if not, thanks for watching. Like the video, comment, subscribe. If you have questions about China, anything you want to know, or any ideas you might have for videos, let me know down in the comments. Thanks everybody. We'll speak to you again soon. Take care.